big bright hello to all of you wonderful people of the sea. We're back with another fresh episode of Sailor Today TV. This is Pooja, bringing you your unmissable dose of vitamin C. Today, let us start with some sexy news from international waters. Our first port of call is the City of Lions, Singapore, where the Singapore Shipping Association, or the SSA as it is popularly called, held its 30th anniversary celebrations. The 30th anniversary dinner of the Singapore Shipping Association was held on Friday, September 25th, 2015 at Marina Bay Sands. Sailor Today was present to witness the grand celebrations. Speaking at the function was the Deputy Prime Minister, Teo Chee Heong, who was the guest of honor, and he emphasized the importance of the shipping and marine industry as the key engine of growth for Singapore's economy. We have exciting plans to ensure that Singapore can stay ahead of all the competition. For example, we are investing significantly to grow our port capacity ahead of demand by developing a new mega terminal at Tuas. We are also continually sharpening our maritime policies and schemes to meet the evolving needs of the industry, he stated. A portal is expected to be set up next year to allow the public to access maritime career opportunities and training-related information. The Maritime Singapore Connect, or the MSC office, to be formed under the Singapore Maritime Foundation, will run the portal. The MSC office will also offer maritime-related education and career guidance and help to link the industry with schools for internship and job opportunities. The office will organize outreach events and publicity campaigns as well. MPA will invest 4 million Singaporean dollars to support the setup of MSC over 4 years. And that's not all. The Skills Future Earn and Learn program will be extended to the maritime sector by the second quarter of 2016. The year-long work-study program for fresh polytechnic graduates will lead to industry-recognized certification. Each Singaporean will get a sign-on incentive of 5,000 Singapore dollars upon successful completion of the program. And employers who sign up for the program can get a grant of up to 15,000 Singapore dollars per trainee. The Skills Future Study Awards for the maritime sector will be available from the fourth quarter of this year. The award recipients will receive 5,000 Singapore dollars to help defray the cost of attending work-related training. The Skills Future credit will also be available for the sector, where Singaporeans aged 25 and above can get 500 Singaporean dollars to cover the fees for a range of work skills-related courses. The milestone achievement was highlighted by the launch of the National Geographic Coffee Table book, showcasing the historic maritime industry of Singapore. But back home, in our very own waters, let's find out what's happening in Amchi, Mumbai. Coming up first, we have for you exclusive coverage of the IMS annual seminar held at the JW Marriott. Let's take a look.
And I'm hoping that everyone has kind of understood the message that evaluation and reporting is very, very important. I would like to very much thank Captain Nicola, Mario, Alessandro, of course Francesco is also here with us.
Will mingle together, which will give rise to a better understanding between the two nationalities, which will result in better performance on board the vessels and more efficiency. Because it's going to be a teamwork. It's already been a teamwork, which is improving all the time.
And sir, I saw that you asked people to write names whom they would like to sail.
Yes.
Like what that exercise will help?
You see, we are only trying to find out that, in their opinion, who has performed the best amongst the people whom they have seen. That's why, instead of writing reports, if you ask somebody that you have sailed with him, would you like to sail with him again? If this is positive, that just shows that in the eyes of the senior officer, he has been appraised very well. That's the reason.
And we are the crewing agency that NAVCON has been using since the last 11 years.
What do you expect from the center?
Okay, so this is something that we do every 2 years, and the idea of doing this obviously is bonding. We want to get various officers together who have sailed at some point or the other together, and so renew old connections. They bring their families with them, and so that also helps in bonding. We'll also get to talk to them about some issues which are current, because shipping being a dynamic industry, things are always moving. For example, MLC was not the topic of conversation 2 years ago. Today it is very much the topic of conversation. So I think these are the things that we like to achieve. Have common questions answered. We have always a lively Q&A session. So you see that there is interest amongst the people who are sailing and the people who are obviously managing those people who are sailing.
Following next is the coverage of the AGM and the annual gala dinner of FOSMA at the ITC Grand Mumbai.
I would like to maintain the same politeness, but if the bar at the back doesn't close, then maybe I have to shout a little louder than I'm already shouting. It is my privilege and it is also my pleasure to welcome this August gathering over here. I know that today we've got two simultaneously conjoined festivals in our city, and it's taken a little while for people to get here. So all the more reason I need to thank you. I think there were almost 2 or 3 people who actually came on time also. For the rest of them, not a problem. You are here and that is what is important.
Good evening everyone. At the outset, a very sincere thank you for this very kind invite extended. I don't think this is an occasion to really make speeches. This is a time that you need to have a blast, let your hair down. All I would like to say is that we've had a very fruitful engagement with FOSMA, as also with all the stakeholders for quite some time now. And I believe this will be a process which will continue. I distinctly recall that the number of times that we have engaged you, we've taken on board. I think it's been an extremely productive association. I hope it stays that way. I vividly recall a couple of instances where I think FOSMA along with MASA stepped forward and came in to assist with about 118 shipboard slots. It's just an illustrative example of where you sort of ventured out. And it's a different story or narrative altogether, that things didn't play out and pan out in the manner that we expected it to. But be that as it may, I think we owe a huge gratitude to the FOSMA and the MASA for having offered those 118 slots. We'll see where we take that process forward from here on. On the RPSL side, again, I think we have stayed engaged. We look forward to the rollout of the 4 rules under the MLC, most specifically the MS RPS rules.
FOSMA as an association is one of the oldest associations in the business over here. We started in 1989, and we have the statutory requirements of having an annual general body meeting every year, which takes place around in the month of September. But clubbed with that, what we also do is we invite all the industry bigwigs, the members of our offices, because they don't get a chance to interact. So I think over the years, the FOSMA annual dinner has become a signature event for us, and we're very proud that the kind of bite and the kind of traction we get for this, the numbers are increasing year on year. We are enjoying it. The role of the chairman, the position of the chairman is elected every 2 years. Generally, we try to get new blood inside, but we also need to match experience with effort and initiative, as well as to make sure that the association's objectives and the ethos and the philosophy gets carried forward. So, well, here we are. We are the same guys here for a lot of time, but we have a lot of new blood as well. What we do is, apart from the regular directors, we also invite from the entire general body people who are willing to participate, people who want to get involved. So every year we have 3 invitee directors, which are done by invitation. And when we first started, for the 3 positions, we got 1 application. Now we get 5 to 7 applications for the 3 positions, so there's already a bite.
Quite a week of celebrations. celebrations that was in this episode of Sailor Today TV. Hope you had fun. Please do subscribe to our channel and we'll be back again with more exciting news and surprises. Till then, do stay connected to Sailor Today, your link ashore while at sea. And sail safe.